りしてるよ。ありしてるよ。Buffering. まったく。まったくたく。It's not me, I promise. もう。It's cause I thought no one was saying hello to me. I thought no one wanted to say hello. Oh, I died, I'm sorry. ごめんね。Yeah. Much buffer, much lag. ごめんね。君が辞める時も私そばにいるわ。Come on, YouTube, come on. Come on. You got this, I trust in you. Come on. お願い。お願い。Oh god, it's buffering so much. This is no bueno. It's not even my internet. I don't think it is. I don't understand why it's been happening recently. Internet seems late. Guess it's free donut time. Arigato. If you can even hear me saying this, my upload speed is fine though. My upload speed is fine. On my end, it looks just. Oh no, never mind. It does not look fine. Why is it doing that? It says stream is very good. Why is YouTube lying to me? YouTube, why do you tell me stream quality is very good? Why does OBS tell me that stream quality is very good? I don't understand. Like, I have no dropped frames, no nothing. No, arigato. Thank you, Feet. 本当にありがとね。Now it's better? よかった。よかった。Anyhow, I'll let you hear my real voice for a little while. Oh my gosh. There we go. This is what my real voice sounds like without the filter. Yeah, I turned off my anime girl filter. As you can see, it sounds very similar. The only difference is that this way the voice sounds a lot more fuzzy. Meow. It sounds a lot more fuzzy. Whereas if I put the filter back on, it suddenly sounds very clear, right? ありがとう。ちょっと待ってね。Thank you so much, Sexy. Forgive me, sister, but I have no idea what kind of confessions you're looking for. Are we admitting guilt for our wrongdoings, personal failures, or perhaps admitting to Sister Adi about her feelings? Any kind of confessions are welcome. To help you, I will start with a confession of my own. Today while eating dinner, I had my head in my hands, and I was going, ooh, no way. Because I found out, that someone, oh god, I know, one of my family members has a young Viridevil in their class. And I was like, what? They got caught watching one of my videos in their class. No, I don't know how to feel about that. No. That's equally exciting and terrifying. If you happen to be a school-aged Viridevil, know that you've been caught. Worse things have happened. Yeah, but I feel like it was like I was like, what? Cause I never imagined anyone who like you know, I never like imagined like even by that distant connection, you know, seeing someone in real life who watched me. I was mildly mortified. I was like, what? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Nah. We shall recruit the flies. We shall recruit the children. That must have been strange. It was a little. I was like, what? You found someone in the wild watching me? It was the same feeling as, you know, that random video on TikTok where it's like someone in Japan like, sumimasen, what song are you listening to? And the guys just like showed Spiko's cover of Yume te Kiss Me. Yume te kiss me, soft kiss me. And we were like, what? Oh my god. Random people in Japan are listening to Spiko. ね it kind of felt a little bit like that. Yeah, you shall be absolved of your sin, hamster person. May your hamster rest in peace. Oh my god. I hope you were young when you did that. I hope you were very young. And we shall recruit the baby orcs. No, I don't want them here. No. I know. That was mildly disturbing. I know. And the worst thing is, I was shown by my family member their profile picture in their school group, and they had me as their profile picture. And I was like, what? Me? Oh my god. So if you're a school-age devil with me as your profile picture, oh gosh. Oh gosh. そう、I feel like I'm being watched now. Well, I mean, technically I always am, but it even more so now. Word of mouth advertising. Well, I know. My coworker once walked by me as I was listening to ASMR and they peeked at my phone, which made me instantly slide it across the room. Nandedayo, you just threw your phone at the wall. Hey, that's more suspicious, don't you know that? No. Surveillance devil. That's why I kept humming monitoring today. I was like, in the night. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, I'll give another confession. And the only time I had to like almost throw my phone across the room was I was in the living room with my mama, like sitting kind of away from her. She was like at a table, I was on the couch. And I was reading manga on my phone on one of those websites, you know. And my mama comes over and she's like, what are you looking at? What are you reading? I'm like, I'm reading my manga. And she's like, oh, show me. And I turn around my phone and she's like, Heidi, why are you looking at that? And I was like, what? And then I turned it back, and just as I had turned it to show it to her, there was a pop-up ad about certain supplements for growth. And I was like, no, mama, I did not. No, mama, no. I know. I know that was a little bit embarrassing. I know, I'm a little bit scared because I just heard my mama laugh. Is my mama watching my stream? Hey mama, if you're watching my stream right now, just, I don't know, say something. Now I'm feeling doubly monitored because just as I said that, like, I heard her laughing upstairs. I'm kind of worried that she and my cousin are watching my stream right now. I know. ありがとう。ちょっと待って。Thank you, Sixito. Forgive me, sister, but I've sinned. I told Heidi that she would get a ton of presents for Offkai, and I was only able to prepare these. Miku figure, Miku plushie, 3 TTRPG books, Dakimakura and cover, ring, music box, metal dice set, letter. Migu! Migu! Let's go! Migu! 本当にありがとう。まあIt's giving, oh god. Oh god, sorry. I'm only 6'10". Yeah, gosh. Yeah, I guess I'm not 7 foot, huh? Yeah, shucks. もうだよ。本当にありがとう。Thank you so much. I'm so excited to get them. Even though it'll probably take a while. It'll probably take a while because right now Kala is very focused on getting out all the merch orders. I did inquire about some of my merch and V-Dere stuff. So let me just tell you the state of affairs. Ne. One moment. One moment, please. One moment. Okay, so. Wait, my dog is coming down the stairs. I know. For my birthday merch, everything is delivered to Kawa. The bundles are ready to go in their shipping queue, but their shipping queue is a little bit behind because they lost some time due to off-kind due to being sick. But everything has reached Kawa. Your merch is nice and safe, and you'll get it soon. For the tea, it's mailing out, but same issue, it's stuck in the queue. There's many things that are mailing out. I know. And for gifts, it's just they're gonna have to wait. Like, we're gonna have to wait for them until like the actual merch is being shipped out and they're all done with that. Hi. Hi. ありがとう. Thank you, Adam. Confession. I once donated 3 months' salary to a VTuber for their birthday donathon. They graduated shortly after. Oops. Did you still get the donathon reward? Did you still get the donathon reward? I hope you did. Nope. That is not good. That is not good. Ouch. Yeah, that is also what I would say. Was it a corpo VTuber or an indie VTuber? Cause if it's a corpo, I can sing a song about that. If it's a corpo, I can sing a song about that. Corpo, okay. So when it comes to corpo, I'm not saying this applies to every corpo, but I know that for some of them, the corpos keep all the money until the rewards are fulfilled and until the corpo took their share from the money. So for a long time, the people who did the donathon don't actually get the money. And if a VTuber were to graduate while that happens, the corpo will typically contact people if they want a refund or not. And stories say that people never tend to get, the VTuber never tends to get any of the money, regardless of if it was refunded or not. Yeah, that is a story I heard. ね。はい、 Also, welcome Matrony. Thank you for coming. Is it matrony or matrony? Matron is something different. I know that word. Hi, that should not be illegal. Yeah, many things sound like they should not be legal, but international lawsuits are very expensive. So chances are, unless you did a second donathon, you couldn't afford to sue anyway. Yeah. Yeah. No. Hello, ID, you can't ever leave me, okay? Well, lucky for you, we're here in the basement.
Yeah.
And the lock broke, yeah, under mysterious circumstances. So I guess we're here until you tell me all of your secrets. Das ist so gottlos, ja. Das ist so gottlos. Es stimmt. Das stimmt. I know. Also, Anthony, arigato. Thank you so much, Sexito. I confess, I watch ID during work hours. Is that a sin? If so, I'm a sinner. Because despite this, I'm still one of the most productive members of the team, and I'm not ashamed of watching ID on the TV at work. She is my kamiyoshi after all. That is not a sin. The only case in which it's a sin is if you don't tell me that I'm on the TV and the sound is all, and I just started singing Schnee Schna Schnappi. Or just started singing After Mama, After Laws, it's eine kleine Buns. Anthony, arigato. Also, welcome to Green, Oh, it's said in Czech. Ah, wakata. I don't speak Czech. I speak German, English, Spanish. I know. It's fine, none of my coworkers speak German. Well, yeah, but you know, it has a certain kind of aura to it. It has a certain kind of vibe to it when I go Schnee, Schna, Schnappy, 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 Schnapp. Madayo. But yeah, yeah, the donathon thing is very unfortunate. If it's an indie, then I would definitely put the blame on the person, since, you know, as an indie, you're the one who controls your stuff. And unless there was like a thing like, oh, I got sick and I couldn't do it, or like, oh, you know, like, I don't know, happened and I couldn't do it, then it's probably just, you know, up to them. But if it's in a company, it's pretty much a toss-up on if it was truly their fault or if it was just the company. Also depends on which company it was, obviously. Hi. I thought being in the basement was just a temporary solution. Why aren't we up in the maid house with the mistress? You're down here with me. Why do you want to go upstairs? This place is really nice. The corp in question dissolved now anyways. Ah, wakata. Yeah, in that case I would say, according to something I heard, it was the corporal. Yeah. According to rumors. Why does the basement look like my room? Because this is your room, silly. What do you mean? Because this is your room, silly. You heard, huh? Yeah, I don't actually think I'd know a lot of VTubers who'd like willingly not fulfill their donathon reward. Most VTubers very much care about their fans. And so, you know, unless they were indie and it was like totally on them, then it was probably someone else messing up in the background. It's not that they didn't want to do it. Yeah. If this place is so nice, where's the food and drinks? Well, look over here. We got a nice little hamster trough. You like that, right? You like that, right? And over here is your feeding bowl. Yippee! Do you want a snack? Do you want a treat? Hey, Adi, which killer should I play in Dead by Daylight? Hmm. You should play Bing Bong. Mm. Yeah, you should play Bing Bong. Ne. Adi cares always makes lovely songs for us. Yes, I do. I spend so much of my money on my channel because technically, you know, I'm still a full-time student, so this is really my passion project. Mostly. Ne. Ugh. Oh, speaking of, oh god, I need to reply to song producer. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, I forgot to reply, Oh no. Okay, there we go, replied. Well, you do this for passion. I've mispronounced passion. You do this for passion. For passion. For passion. Masochist? なんでだよ。まあだよ。I don't think this is a bad thing to do for passion. なんでででありがとう。うわ。Can we have some sunlight? We can make food. You don't need sunlight. You're not a plant, are you, silly? Don't worry, the vitamin D supplements I give you in your food, they should be more than enough. You're not a plant, right? So you don't need the sun. Arigato. Thank you, Viridevil confession. Not sure if it got sent earlier or not. So here it is again. Confession. I've held hands with another girl beside Heidi. I see. Admitting it is the first step to getting better. Now, if you truly want to find forgiveness for this discretion, please confess one more thing, alright? Just give me the name of the girl, and all will be forgiven. Yeah. Ma. Well, I type so fast. The hand will be cut off too, probably. Not the hand, just the fingers. Ma. Wait, are you balancing those supplements out with fat so the vitamin D gets absorbed? Do you have to do that? Oh. Oh, so that's why you look so pale, huh? Like that is any better? It's a bit of a difference, right? It's a bit of a difference. Arigato ne. Thank you, Adam. 本当にありがとう. No confession this time. Just wanted to remind you how much we appreciate you. 本当にありがとう. Ari will keep working hard. はい。So I will do my best. I'll do my best. Wow. Yesterday, I spent a surprising amount of time, working on stuff for V-Dere idol management game. I came up with a lot of documents full of mechanics and stuff, and I was like, yes, that would be so good if I could actually do it. Arigato. Oh my gosh, the dog, he's walking around downstairs. I think he wants to. Oh, yep, he is standing at my door. One moment, I will let him outside. Update, dog and the cousin are now in my room. Maxi, komm da raus, komm hinter meinem Ventilator raus. Was machst denn du? Ah! Hello. He just walked in, he just waltzed in. I thought he wanted to go outside. Maxi, was machst denn du da? Was machst? Mach mal laut. Mach mal laut. Laut. Oh! Okay, you can take him upstairs. Close the door, please. Thank you, bye-bye. He hit the bork. He's not a wow kind of dog. He's a bork. He's a boof kind of dog. I know, he just came in and he just stood there menacingly, and then he went behind. I know, he went behind my fan and he almost threw it over. I know. Hontoni arigato. Thank you, John Roblox. I admire your burning passion. I am indeed very burning, very passionate. People tell me not to be so burning and passionate. People say, Ari, you're burning down the kitchen. And I tell them, you're just a hater. Hi. Ano, arigato. Thank you, Markito. Maxi treat funds. Arigato ne. Arigato ne. He got a sausage today. Ano, arigato. Thank you, Blade Kite. Forgive me, I've sinned. I went crazy on my Gunpla after buying my 11th one. I realized that my car needs new tires. And my mind goes, what have I done? Ano. Wow. 11 Gunpla. I've never had one, but maybe once I receive the one that was gifted to me, I'll get the hype. Itone. He is a good Bao. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a dog. Oh gosh, earlier today... Well, you see... Oh, wait. Naruhodo. Gomen. I suppose I forgot the message that I read earlier. The donation that I read earlier. Aya, daijoubu kana? Daijoubu kana? Now I'm not at risk of buying 11 Gunpla. I will never know. I know. Oh, right. Earlier today, why does Ari think I packed so many presents? Wakatta. Ma, earlier today, my mama had left and she was like, I left some lasagna in the fridge. Just heat it up for you and your cousin, right? And so I heated it up, right? And I'm about to carry her plate to the table. But I tilt the plate slightly, and I'm only able to adjust my hold so it doesn't spill at the last second. And I see my dog, and he would have gotten hit by the lasagna falling down from the plate. And without thinking, I went, oh no, my dog! I almost hit my dog with the lasagna. And she looked at me as if I was crazy. She was like, what? And then I realized that normal people probably don't speak like that. Normal people probably don't speak like that. I speak a little funny now. Ever since I became a streamer, I was like, oh no, the dog! I almost hit the dog with the lasagna in that exact tone of voice and accent. I know. Becoming a streamer has fundamentally changed my anatomy. Oh no, the dog. No, Mom, it's just the international accent. Mama, I feel like my accent is getting slightly worse during all of this, actually. Meow. I know. Arigato! Thank you, 6. Anthony, arigato ne. Sister, I confess, I couldn't give the gunpla as a present due to multiple reasons. I do have a store nearby that sells gunpla, but I had a dream in which Adi conjured herself injured. I conjured myself, in which Adi injured herself using the nippers, and I felt so bad about it, so she gets a Miku figure. That is fine. The Migu figure can join my other Miku figures. No. I'll give you a audible desk tour of my current figures on my desk. I have the Sleepy Time Ren figure that I got a while ago from the Crane Game stream. I've got a Pop Mart Cinema Roll figure because the cousin wanted a Pop Mart figure, and I was like, oh, whatever, I'll see if it's worth the hype, and I got one too. I have a Sakamata Chloe figure, the nice one that's like posable. It's very nice. Sakamata Chloe. Meow. Then I have a Sakamata Chloe standee on my desk. Then I have an empty cola cup, which I should take upstairs. That's not part of the decoration. Then I have my first figure shelf, or well, figure and standee shelf, where I have a standee of Soraka, one of Nico, one from five standees from Corpo VTubers. Then I have 5 snack-themed mini standees, or well, 4 snack-themed mini standees from Corpo VTubers. I have a mini standee from a Corpo VTuber that was part of their birthday celebration, that I bought. No. Then I have one such ID debut outfit standee. Then I have a Yanfei standee from Genshin Impact. And then I have a My Melody figure. It's like a little one. Then I have Migu figure. And then I have the V-Dere debut, like the little, the little like stacked thing where you put them all on one plate. The V-Dere debut thingy, that one. The chibi standee. And then I have another Migu. Bunny Girl Migu. Do you plan to make a Discord server? So I won't have a Discord server directly, but there is a nice fan server that I can point you toward. And arigato! Thank you, Viridevil confesses. I must admit it was a few girls, such as my ex, my dog's paw, Amari Mode, and Hani Hima. Please forgive me, our sweet devil. I don't trust you. I happen to know for a fact that Amari probably doesn't like holding hands all that much. Source, I've tried. Mama. Alright, and then I have a board that hangs above my monitor. And that one is filled with keychains. I collect keychains. I have one Bibu keychain from Hitsumama. I have one Bunny Girl Miku keychain from Hitsumama. I have one Sleese keychain from Hitsumama. I have one Hako's Bells keychain. I don't remember where I got that one. I have one Hola Miss keychain from Hitsumama. I have a large birthday keychain of a Corpo VTuber. I have a Gamer Subs keychain. I have a keychain from Rainy. I have a keychain. Oh, Bao keychain. 2 Bao keychain from Hitsumama. It's Fuamoko Shaker keychain. 1 random keychain that I got at a convention. They just gave it out for free, so I got it. 1 all creamy pin. 1 IDVDs birthday keychain. Wait, no, that was part of my debut merch. Debut merch keychain. 1 round 1 Ina keychain, yeah. It is pretty normal, yeah. Hey, don't shame me for trying to hold hands with Amari. It's very normal, actually. It's very normal, actually. You have to consider, when I was in high school, and when I was out shopping with my bestie, and in high school, shopping with your bestie just means like walking around, talking, and then eating an ice cream. And we'd look at like a lot of stuff, but we wouldn't actually buy anything because the pocket money wasn't enough. But when you're shopping with your bestie, you're usually holding hands. Yeah. I know. I know. Thank you, Redacted. Ito. Sorry, Ari, you're the side dish. The side dish? The side dish? Side dish? Huh? The side dish? The side dish? I can't believe you'd say that to me. The side dish? Side dish ka nani? Ma. You're going to the basement. You're gonna go hell. Ma. Hmm. Thankfully, their name was redacted, yeah. Coward. 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 I know. Let me see. If you look up V-Dere Discord online, you can find the fan server. Yeah. Just type in V-Dere Discord. There's another basement. It's the lower level of the basement. Hi. Adi is always the main and only good girl. I should like to think so. I should like to think so. Ma. Yeah. The fly did not agree. Arigato ne. Thank you, Hunter. Oh, Sister Adi, I have to confess a grave sin. I actually do not consider Adi wife material. More like little sister material. I just got sister zoned. In my own basement? Also, I think that teasing and bullying Adi is very funny. Can I ever be forgiven? No. No. Unforgivable. Sister zoned in my own basement? Hey, I can be a good wife, right? And I'm just a little silly, but I can lock in. I have what it takes, I promise. Would you like to find out? Oh, I know, thank you. Welcome, Gringo. I remember watching you when you were different. I finally found you after like over a year by chance. Welcome back. Welcome back. Mom. Welcome back. Hey, Sister Addie, how are you? I am fine. A little bit disturbed now that I know that one of my family members' classmates watches me. Yeah. Addie, I'm sorry, I literally have a younger sister that's almost exactly your age. Okay. And? Since when is that a problem? Madaya. Oh no, thank you. Sit-san confesses. Addie, I must confess. While you may have my soul, I will have to give Amari my blood as payment when the time comes. Please understand. Fine. But your soul is still from me. Humph. Mom. I have an older sister that's Addie's age. For the first time in forever, someone's younger than me! Oh my gosh! Aww. Yeah, I guess I'm older than you after all, huh? Well, that's alright. You can call me One-san.
Thank you so much.
Ma, arigato. Thank you, Sitsan. Happy 17 months. Of course, my soul is all yours, my queen. Arigato ne. I'll take it. Wow. Also, thank you, Agent F. I personally consider Ari brother material. Brother material? Brother. Huh? Sorry, I'm being harassed by a fly. Brother, where did that come from? Nande da yo. I will have to inform you that I am a very cute girl. My favorite color is pink. I literally mainly wear skirts and dresses. I don't like pants. Brother, where did brother come from? Huh? Nande? Nande? Aini? More like Einiki, right? Let's grab some Wursteiners and watch Fußball. But what are Vashta? What is that? What is that? How can she be a bro exactly? I'm not. I'm not. I am very girly. I'm like one of the most girly people I know. Mataku. Mataku. Das einzig wahre Warstein. I've never heard of that. Never in my life. It's so weird. Ano. Arigato ne. Thank you. Panda confession. I must confess that I may have tried a bit too hard in the past to raise the bar. I hope you can forgive me. Gracias por su Gracias por su consideración. There we go. Wow. Oh my gosh. I failed to pronounce consideración. Oh. I shall forgive you for now. Only for now, you shall be absolved of your sin. Ano, also, arigato, thank you, LP. It takes a man to be the best girl. I don't think it does, actually. Where are we? Don't worry, you're just in your new home. Don't worry about it. Also, thank you, Six. Forgive me, sister. I've sinned. During the stream where we sent a ton of donos and her donation list kept scrolling up, I was not aware that me donating over stream elements would also cause the list to scroll up. For that, I am sorry. You are forgiven. 'Tis an earnest mistake, but yeah, much to my chagrin, I know everything scrolled that up. I don't know what was going on there that day, but every time, whether it was a membership, gifted membership, super chat, or dono, it would send me all the way to the top. I was so mad. It was so tedious. I know. We should recreate that someday. No, I think we'll be fine without it. I think we'll be but I think we'll be okay. My 2-hour nap turned into a 6-hour coma. That's happened to me before, but sometimes with 10 hours, I'm not sorry that I took part in the ID bullying that day. You'll be judged for your sins accordingly. Oh no. Speaking of sins, I have to confess. Yesterday night, after I streamed and went to my bed at my grandma's, I heard she's sleeping. Is it a burglar? Is it a burglar? And so I took my emotional support crucifix, and I left my room to go burglar hunting. Or ghost hunting, I suppose, whichever one came at me. And I walked into the hallway, but then my grip on the crucifix slipped, and I dropped that massive wooden crucifix onto the tile floor, and it made like a loud clattering sound, which was followed by loud sounds from upstairs, so I was scared. And upstairs, my grandma, who'd been trying to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and accidentally bumped into a chair, got scared because she heard a loud clattering noise from downstairs. And we both scared each other. It. And so that's what happened. And I feel a bit bad because when I accidentally dropped my emotional support crucifix onto the floor, one of Jesus's fingers broke off. And I tried to look for it, but I couldn't find it. Emotional support crucifix lost a finger in this endeavor. Never to be recovered. It was gone. It was gone. Ne. Arigato. Thank you, Agent F. Ari brother. Not brother. Why does your basement look like Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Do you want some tsukari? Hi, but yeah, then it was 6 a.m. It was 6 a.m. in the morning, and I'd just fallen asleep. And at that time, my grandma's alarm upstairs next to her bed started ringing. And it kept ringing, and I was like, surely she'll wake up soon. No, she did not wake up. I woke up at the very first ring of the alarm that was upstairs. She did not wake up. She just slept through it. And I did not want to get out of bed, so I just had to wait the 10 minutes until the alarm finished ringing on its own. I do superpowers and memory loss. I don't actually got that much memory loss. I'm quite good at memory, actually. I'm very good at playing memory. It sounds like me when I scared my sister by T-posing in the middle of the night. I scared my grandma more than a few times because I tend to eat in the kitchen in the middle of the night, and I have a habit of sitting on the floor because there's no like table and chairs in the kitchen, and I don't want to like eat in the dining room because I don't want to wake her up and like turn all the lights on there. So I just eat on the floor. Like, I mean, as in I sit on the floor, but you know, I have a plate and everything. I don't eat off the floor, but I eat sitting on the floor. I know. I sometimes she walked in and she was like, ah, and I was like, ah, cause you know I'm just sitting on the floor eating my toast, or sometimes my instant mac and cheese, looking a little weird sitting on that kitchen floor. Truly hamster behavior, I'm afraid. So I'm afraid I can't deny these allegations. Ma, if you think about it that way, V-Dere only has animals. We have hamster Airi, hamster Honey, horse Tomoe, maned wolf Mozu, cloud Speaker, and fish Alpha. Wait, a cloud is not an animal. I knew that. I did not just make that mistake. Oh. I may have stupid. Oh. You know, sometimes I just say things. I know. Sometimes I just say things. I know. Oh. Oh. I have to repeat kindergarten. No. I promise it's just not me. It's not me being stupid. It's just me saying anything that comes into my brain. I promise. Ah. Mama. I off-kai ribbon flashes in my head. It was accurate. I liked my off-kai ribbon very much. I would be a fantastic kindergarten teacher. I'd get reports for teaching children the wrong thing at this rate. Mate da yo. Let me see if I have my banner design here so I can show it to anyone who didn't go to off-kai. 初めてのチュー君とチュー I will give you all my love なぜか優しい Oh, there he is. There he is. There it is. There it is. Brain no do good today. Brain no do good. No, machi. There it is. Here's my ribbon from off-kai. This was what Kawa handed out on my behalf. Yeah. I hope that anyone who got the ribbon cherishes it very, very much. Did anyone here get the ribbon? I know, my confession for today, I'm attracted to stupid. Well, do I have the girl for you? Iri, are we doing good? Do we need more food for thought? It was okay actually. I forgot to eat for half the day until my cousin texted me earlier and was like, "You want hot dogs?" And I was like, "What? You're gonna make hot dogs?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." And I felt kind of bad because like when I came upstairs, she had the hot dogs ready and she had fed my dog, and I was like, "Oh God, I completely forgot to eat or to feed my dog. Oh gosh." And it was a little bit humiliating to have my mama be gone and have her be the caretaker of me. She is 13. I am 21. Oh god. I got a couple of ribbons. One for me and some more to distribute at other conventions. Wow! Also, welcome Slender Games. Hello, I can catch a stream finally. Yay! Yippee! Now confess. Hi. Hi. Props to her though, that's sweet. Yeah, she's a very obedient child. Oh gosh. She's quite different. I suppose quite different through upbringing, huh? I know. Cause her mama works a lot, so you know, she had to do a lot of stuff herself while growing up. Meanwhile, I was the only child in my family for like almost a decade. And yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same. Hi. Your cousin completing side quests. I found out today that she was admin of a K-pop WhatsApp group, and I was like, well, what? She was like, yeah, it's got 400 members, and I was like, huh? Since when is that a thing? That's so weird. No, that's rebellious society. I'm not rebellious, I'm just very lazy. I'm not rebellious, I'm just very lazy and stupid. Nah. Nah. I spent 7 hours playing Uma Musume last night and I still don't know what I'm doing instead of sleeping. Ma. Eto. I played Uma Musume and I won my first career with Mihono Bourbon. I love Mihono Bourbon. Yeah. Mihono Bourbon is the best. I know, Einzelkind, spoiled Einzelkind. I mean, yes, I am an Einzelkind. Nah. I know, you know, today while I was in the kitchen with my cousin eating the hot dog, my mama came home finally, like 10:30, and And she came in and she was like, "Adi, your dog needs injection again for his arthritis." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, we'll bring him to the vet." And she was like, "Yeah, so I paid for it last time, so you should pay for it this time." And I blinked at her a couple of times and I was like, "Mama, Mama, you've been taking all my government money for like 8 years now. I pay all the bills in this house. You take more money from that than would be necessary for the bills. So I don't think so. I think you'll be paying for it with my money, okay?" ね。Also, welcome, the side dice. I wake up and it's 6 a.m. already. Hello. Where might you be from? Sounds like either Asia or Australia. Ne. Also welcome, Linuxify. Hi, sister. Where do I confess my sin? Right here if you got it. ありがとう。ね。arigato. Thank you, Redacted. I used to be really into My Little Pony. Now that is luckily a pitfall I managed to avoid. I was never a My Little Pony child. I was a Winx Club child. I got super into Winx Club when I was like 4 years old. And I really wanted to have a Winx Club CD, but the CD had like a 6 years and older label on it. Like a parental advisory, like for 6 years and older. And I was like, "Oh, can I not have it?" And my grandpa was like, 4 years old, 6 years old, same difference. And I felt really illegal when we bought it. It's not Wings Club, it's Wings. Wait, Wings Club. Wait, without the club. Wings Club. There we go. Yeah. I was really into Winx Club. I had a Winx Club Bloom themed piñata for one of my birthdays. Hi. I love the show. I loved the show so much when I was younger. After my family came home from church on Sundays, I'd always watch Winx Club. I was like, yes, finally. And I was really mad because church went for longer. Like the first episode of the show would already be halfway done by the time we got home. So I only got to watch 1.5 episodes rather than 2, and I was so mad. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. But I was watching Winx Club on Nickelodeon. Oh gosh. Oh. I just remembered a very embarrassing moment. The question is, do I say it? Probably I should not. Probably I should not. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Memory unlocked. Oh no. Confess, no. How embarrassing. Pretty embarrassing. Relatively embarrassing. Don't spare us from the second-hand embarrassment, no. It's giving me first-hand embarrassment. Oh god. Does everyone go to church? Well, not everyone goes, certainly, but my family went. And at the time I was doing my communion, yeah. You can't just tease us like that with no payoff. But it's embarrassing. But it's embarrassing. Oh. Oh gosh. I know. What if we share something very embarrassing about us? Sorry, the fly is bothering me. I know. Fine. Um. So. when I was in like I'm redacted. Was it you who said I was just Was it you who said I was just a side dish, huh? またく。でも、so when I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, oh god. I was, like I said, really into Wings Club at the time. And one of my friends was getting teased on the playground. Like some boys had taken one of her toys and they were like running around with it. um oh god. And I was just holding my lunchbox like, huh, this injustice. Now would be a good time for my fairy powers to come in. Come on. Come on. Give me the fairy powers. I know they're coming. I know. It and so you know, I put my hands on like a weird magic casting pose like, come on, come on, come on, come on, solar flare, come on. It didn't work. It did not work. Ah, embarrassing. Nah. Yeah. Oh well. I was yeah. Did anybody see it? I hope not. I hope not. At least I don't remember. I mean, you were 4. No, that was in like 3rd or 4th grade, so I would have been like 8 or 9 at that point. I would have been like 8 or 9 back then. Nah. Yeah. But yeah, I kept hoping. I was like, okay, I'll become a Winx fairy. Okay, shucks, I didn't become a Winx fairy, but it's okay. I'll go to Hogwarts. Yeah. I'll go to Hogwarts for sure. Okay, I didn't get my letter. It's fine. It's fine. It'll turn out I'm actually adopted, and I'll go to Camp Half-Blood. It's true. It's true. And yeah, turns out none of them ever came to pick me up. Hey, you forgot to send me the stuff, guys. あのね。arigato. Thank you, ID Anonymous. Speaking of communions, I read the Bible and became an atheist at a very young age. How young? But I went through communion anyway because I saw my brother get a bunch of money for it. Oh my gosh. I hope you can forgive me, Sister Airi. Arigato ne. Mom. At this point, that might need to be confessed to an actual priest. Arigato. Thank you, Sid-san. Ari, you're so cute, but I understand. We've all done something like that when we were younger. I hope so. I hope so. Aww. Hogwarts was terrible anyway. All of my dark arts teachers were substitutes, and the meow and the ma arigato ne. Thank you, Samito. I confess to being shy around a certain devil girl. I love her, but have difficulty talking to her. Don't be shy. There's no need to be shy. You're cute when you're shy. But you don't have to be shy. Wizard was sent to Azkaban for disclosing secrets. Ma. I remember I got a bunch of money from my communion, but, though, let's see, what happened to the money? I think my mama took it and I just didn't see it again, so that's probably what happened to that. Ne. Stonks janai. Stonks arimasen. When I was younger, I really hoped Pokemons would be real. I even played with friends as if we would have Pokemons. Wow. Ma. Pokemon. I wasn't actually that into Pokemon when I was younger. I only got into it when I was like 13 or something. Also, thank you, Labradorite. Forgive me, ID, for I've sinned. I also did go through the whole communion only because of the money. That seems to be a very prevalent thing. Ma, ano. Eto. Oh gosh, I remember there was a time. It was when I'd just gotten gifted my Lord of the Rings DVD set. I was like 12 at the time. That was like my peak starting to write fanfiction time. And I'd read like a bunch of fanfiction about like getting transmigrated into the world of Lord of the Rings, and I was like, oh, that sounds like me. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And so I watched the movies, but like I watched the movies while like holding like a travel backpack with stuff I thought I needed in case I got transmigrated to Lord of the Rings. The bad thing is it was stupid stuff too. Like, you know, some basic stuff like my phone. Did I include any food in there? No. Did I include any weapon in there? No. But I did include a glitter spray. And jewelry. I was like, yeah, that's gonna help. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Welcome, Andrew. Thank you so much for the raid. Hontoni arigato ne. The important stuff. You need a glitter spray to cast spells. Well, actually, it wasn't even glitter spray. It was like a glitter hand cream. Yeah. You know, it was actually, I even remember the brand. It was like a Balea like glitter infused hand cream. I know. I hope your stream was fine. Thank you so much for coming by. Also, arigato. Thank you, Agent F. I have to confess something truly terrible about. Sorry to fly. 1 hour ago, I woke up in a dark room with only one lamp, and this girl kept talking to herself, and I kind of want to leave the room. You're forgiven, but also you can't leave the room. You have to listen to everything I say. Yeah. Arigato. Thank you, Sixito. Sister, I confess I've eaten kiwis and ramputans with the skin on. Caused secondhand embarrassment for ID at every convention I've attended. Carried a bag of ice out the store without paying. Wrote a Sapphire X Legolas fanfic and sent it in her letter. I like the fact that there was no period between any of those statements. So kind of seems like it's one big statement. Ma. Also, arigato. Thank you, Flynn. Forgive me, Adi, for I've sinned. I always feel that you're cute and adorable. That is not a sin. That is a very nice and holy feeling. Like, yeah. Ma. Oh, Balea, I like their You like their cosmetics? I don't know. I don't know that brand outside of from that hand cream. Well, I get a snack and a drink after this. The hamster trail is right there. And your food bowl is right there too. Go for it. Well, the glitter could be used to find someone who wears the One Ring, and instead of writing the Lord of the Rings, it could be the time I reincarnated and defeated the Dark Lord with glitter. You put the hand cream on the ring to make it real slippery, and then the Dark Lord can't even put it on. Sauron can't even put it on. It's gonna slide off the finger, cause the hand cream makes it too slippery. Wow. I think that would be a good strategy. A good strategy. I think that would work. Ne. Demo, if we had to fight against Sauron like as our normal military, I think we'd win. Ne. I think we'd win. Oh, we have all the orcs and mortar, an army of 10,000. Well, we've got... nuke. I actually think that would work. I think so too. I think so too. I think it would definitely work. Ano, arigato! Thank you, Labradorite. I must confess, I love a certain little devil and she is absolutely waifu material in my eyes. She is just so adorable. I often don't know what to say since I'm so stunned. These aren't bad confessions. Who would win, entire orc army or one panza? Depends on which kind of panza. Depends on which kind of panza. I know. You know, in retrospect, putting the ring inside of the chunk of lead would probably make the whole ring thing a lot simpler to deal with. You should put in alufolia. What is alufolia called in English? You know the stuff that people make the hats out of if they don't get targeted by the 5G towers? Ma. Timu could defeat Sauron. Timu? What's Timu got to do with it? What's Timu gonna do? Sell him knockoff Labubu's? Sauron is gonna crumple and die because he spent his money on Timu Labubu's only to find out that they're fake. Is that how they are gonna defeat Sauron? Ma. Timu is going to make 1 million fake ring clothes. Well, I don't I don't know how I feel about that strategy. Oh. Not the 24-karat gold Labubu. I stared at that message for like a solid second trying to figure out if you had a stroke on the keyboard. I was like, what? What words am I looking at? What language is that? Until I realized when I looked at Labubu, I was like, what? Not the 24-karat gold Labubu. Ma. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is like... Forget about power scaling. Forget about like finding the strongest character. Who do you think is the weakest possible character that could beat Sauron in a fight? And you have to explain how they would do it. You have to find the weakest possible power level that could beat Sauron. Me? I don't think I could. Well, maybe if I had my hand cream, I could. A baby orc, you know why? Why could the baby orc do it? Like, doesn't have to be a character from Lord of the Rings. Doesn't have to be a character. Big wheel from Marvel. How would he do that? I know. Oh, arigato. Thank you, Sitsun. Me, I'll tell him nuh-uh. What are you going to do with the hand cream? Well, it's a very simple strategy, really. You take the ring, right? And then you smother the ring in hand cream. And the ring will be so slippery that you can't put it on without it slipping off again. So the ring becomes unusable. Yep. Hand cream strat. Ant-Man? You think Ant-Man could beat Sauron? How'd he do that? He's got a big wheel, no say. Amazon's writing team can do untold damage to everyone with their weakest writing. Depends on what you mean by beat, like defeat him. Whether that be like outright killing him or just putting the ring in the fire. Yeah. A skeleton wheel from Dark Souls. Wait, what is skeleton wheel from Dark Souls? Why are we suggesting so many wheels? Skeleton wheel, Dark Souls. What is that thing? Why is that a thing? Ma, I know. If Heidi can break the fingers of her emotional support crucifix, she can break the fingers off of Sauron. I'd say Mario and Luigi, but they erase them out of existence. Mario and Luigi power scaling is kind of difficult because, you know, it's goofy writing. So I think they could. I think they could. Ant-Man's beaten the Hulk. He could do it. Mayhaps. I know, a skeleton wheel is a good contender. What does skeleton wheel do? An Amazon delivery drone. Riddle me this. How would the Amazon delivery drone defeat Sauron? I know. Don't forget that Sauron in the end got done in by one of the weakest creatures in Middle Earth. Well, but isn't the thing like, oh, he may have been weak, but he was strong of heart, or you know, something like that? Heidi scream from the back rooms can defeat Sauron. If you gave me enough speakers to go with it, maybe. Maybe. Ryan Seacrest from the Wheel of Fortune. Wait, one moment. I have to Google that character. Would totally beat Sauron. I have to come up with my own I was like, oh. I was like, what movie franchise or like anime franchise? I'm not American. I'm not American. You have to understand. I was like, what kind of movie is The Wheel of Fortune? And what's that character about? I've never seen it. Oh my god. And then I look up. And then I look up Ryan Seacrest, Wheel of Fortune, expecting to get like some TV show character, like I don't know, like a knight or a pirate or something. And then I look at the picture, and it's just this. So we don't actually have the Wheel of Fortune here in Germany. Oh my god. Can we power scale Steve Harvey from Family Feud? He'd work. He'd win. God, sorry. I can't even speak anymore. Oh my god. God, sorry, I start laughing so hard. I start crying. Oh my god. Oh god, oh god. Oh. Oh, that was so funny. Oh, you know, I want to put someone up in the race for for being able to beat Sauron. I'll show you. I I think that a character that would definitely beat Sauron is Horst Lichter from Bares für Rares, he'd win. No diff. No diff. I know. He would definitely win. Who's that? He's Horst Lichter from Bares für Rares. My German viewers will know him. Some say he single-handedly defeated Sauron in a Peugeot. Well, is that like a pawn shop show? Yeah, that is a pawn shop show. You bring there and you bring your old stuff, and that guy is like, hey, so what do you want? What would you hope to earn for your old stuff? And people are like, oh, I want to earn $500. And then he's like, well, this is actually an ancient old stuff, very valuable, $5,000. Der wird keine 2 Minuten für Sauron brauchen. Yeah, Sauron brings him the ring, and he's like, okay, what can I get for this? And he's like, oh, that's not authentic. That's, sadly, you thought you got a collector's item, but you got scammed. This is not authentic. You got scammed by them hobbits when you took it from them, so $0. And that way he'd win against Sauron. I think TikTok could beat Sauron. It'll give him ADHD and he'll forget to wear the ring. I think... Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, hear me out on this one. I know, hear me out on this one. I think a TikTok NPC streamer could beat Sauron. Cause how would the ring corrupt their mind if they don't have one? What is the ring gonna corrupt? There is nothing up there. There is nothing. So hey, I don't stream on TikTok. Bureaucracy would break Sauron. Ooh, let Sauron have a go at the German bureaucratic system. German bureaucratic system would beat Sauron. Make Sauron have to sign up a Kleingewerbe, sign up a small business, and sign up all the permits related to that. He would not win. Ja, also der Turm, den sie hier haben, der ist schon ein bisschen zu hoch, ne? Also lauter Bauverordnung, gesetzliche, das dürfen sie gar nicht. Das dürfen sie gar nicht. Ja, brauchen sie mich gar nicht so anschauen. Das geht nicht. Der ist mindestens, aber mindestens 20 Meter zu hoch. Haben sie überhaupt eine Baugenehmigung hier? Eine Baugenehmigung? Haben sie keine. Wussten sie nicht, dass sie brauchen? Ah ja, das sagt ja jeder, ne? Schick Sauron auf Wohnungssuche in Berlin oder München. Sauron would lose if he had to find an apartment in Berlin or Munich. Deutsche Bahn would crush Sauron, but only as an ally. Mom. We could also just show Sauron the American healthcare system and he'd give up on his plans because he won't be able to come up with anything more evil. Oh my god. Die Türme sind nicht DIN-konform. Oh mein Gott, Junge, nicht die Türme. Ja. I was about to say, wait, Six didn't say anything. What? Huh? The question is, would Sauron get crazy from 200 gifted memberships if you strapped headphones to his ears and made him listen to my alerts the entire time? Then yes. Then that would work, yeah. I know. Arigato! Thank you, Sixito. If Airi could beat Sauron, what would Airi make him do? Give up the ring? Give up his soul? Become a Viridevil? I'd put him on a leash, probably. Yeah. Does he have ears? That's a good question. Does Sauron have ears? Well, Sauron, wasn't he an elf at one point? Wasn't he an elf at one point? So shouldn't he have had pointy ears? Well, we must give Frodo time. Yeah. Arigato. Sauron was always a shapeshifter. Ah, wakatta. Arigato. Arigato. Thank you, Mondcap, the big mushroom guys from Dark Soul. Oh my god, I never really got that far. Wait, let me Google that. Oh, why do they look like that? They look so weird. They look so cute, but kind of weird. I once jumped on the bed, and Mama told me to stop jumping on the bed, but I kept jumping and then I fell off and bumped my head. Wow, that is tragic. I don't know if I can forgive you for that. Ma. Sauron is Ditto. Could Ditto beat Sauron in that case? If Sauron is Ditto, could Ditto beat Sauron? I think it could. I think Ditto could beat Sauron. Because the ring will be confused on which one is its true master. It'll be like, huh? This one? That one? This one? That one? Also, welcome, Tony! You missed the peak that was me explaining how Horst Lichter would win against Sauron. I think Magikarp could beat Sauron. Well, we're getting a little bit abstract here. How would Magikarp beat Sauron? All he can do is splash. All he can do is splash. Ma. I know. Wait, so Sauron can be caught with Pokeball. And tackle. Well, Magikarp can beat Sauron easily. Listen, Ida, you've never seen a level 100 Magikarp. I have not seen a level 100 Magikarp. You're right. You're right. I know. Vaporeon could beat Sauron. Ash Ketchum versus Darkload Sauron. Ash Ketchum would win. I mean, hasn't he caught like literal gods or something, or defeated literal gods with his freaking rat Pokemon? If he can defeat God with a rat, he can defeat Sauron with a rat. Yeah. Ma, if Sauron can beat us Germans at r/place, then we're truly lost. Sauron could not beat Germany in r/place because we have the Nachtwache. The Nachtwache. Yeah. Ari's Donabar can beat Sauron, or at least it could if she'd raise it. What Donabar? I don't see a Donabar anywhere. You must be delusional. Yeah. Any Pokemon that knows Sand Attack can beat Sauron. Wait, raise the bar? No, there is no bar. What bar are you talking about? There is no bar. Pixel for Pixel. Ito. Aside from that, who else do I... Oh, I have a off-meta pick. I have an off-meta pick. Wait. I have a very good off-meta pick. I have the best. Probably the best off-meta pick. Wait, you'll see. You'll see and you'll understand. You'll understand once I show you. Machida yo. Okay, there we go. Here goes my off-meta pig. Wait, off-meta pig? It's not a pig. My off-meta pig. Sorry, I'm trying to resize the image. There we go. This one. Guido Maria Kretschmer von Shopping Queen would beat Sauron. Please let it be Banta's blood. Ah, I didn't think of that. Arigato. Hello, green hair girl. Hi, we're currently talking about what characters would be able, or characters or people would be able to beat Sauron in Lord of the Rings. Das habe ich so nicht erwartet. It's the show my grandma always watches. It's like 4 ladies and they give them like $500 and they have to put together an outfit and then they rate each other's outfits and then at the end he rates their outfits. He would rate the ring look as a 0 and Sauron would be devastated. Ma, that wasn't even Dita Bolen, that was Gita Maria Kachma. Ito, maji da yo. Or you're saying that Dita Bolen could beat him. Arigato ne, thank you. I'll raise bar. Thanks. Huh? Thanks for what? Also, arigato. Thank you, Agent F. Hontoni arigato ne. Raise the bar. Während des Boots Depression könnte Sauron richtig besorgen. Wait, that sounds like it might be not about fighting Sauron. When you say, es könnte es ihm richtig besorgen, that sounds like it's not about fighting anymore. Meister Proper, oh my gosh, Mr. Clean, he could beat the entirety of Mordor. I'd reread the name, huh? Il raise bar? Il raise bar? Huh? What about Barney the dinosaur? He's got the power of imagination. Well, in that fashion, maybe Dora the Explorer could win as well. Maybe she could win too. Oh my gosh, wait. I have the best idea on who could win. Raise bar, I won't raise the bar. What made you think I would? Ma, mate da yo. I have the best idea. You will understand. You will understand. You will know what I mean when you see it. And you will say, Ida, you're a genius, and I'll tell you, well, you already know I am. You already know I am. You will understand when you see it. One moment, just one moment. There we go, there we go. Tinky Winky would beat Sauron. I am 100% sure. Not even capping, Tinky Winky would easy W stomp. Arigato. Ma, ne. It doesn't even take all the Teletubbies, just Tinky Winky would clear. Explain their power. Well, they're a Teletubby. They're a Teletubby. Tinky Winky, Ida, that's like saying that Bloom from Wings Club could beat Sauron. It's so easy. I know, right? I know, right? When Gandalf talks about the dark creatures in the forgotten places of the world, he's talking about the Teletubbies. Nah, Tinky Winky's true relying on the power from the baby sun. Well, this is assuming that Tinky Winky has access to the power of the baby sun. You know? That's like saying, oh, Sauron, but he doesn't have access to the power of the ring, you know? Like, then he'd just be an eye. Arigato. Right? So it has to be Tinky Winky with the power of the baby sun, obviously. Obviously. The baby sun could solo Sauron. Arigato. I know. Arigato ne. Thank you, Agent F. I didn't mean it that way, shaking my head. Though another contender could be Mutti Merkel herself. I could see it. I could maybe see it. How I would see that working is that Merkel macht den Ring nicht auf 5 Euro und er kann sich den Ring nicht leisten. Ja. I think that could very well happen. I'm trying to pull up a Mecha right here. Chotomate, I'll have one mecha coming right up for you. Der Sauron ist, Mordor ist für uns alle Neuland. Well, arigato, thank you, Modkaib. The Baba Papas? What is that? What is that? I've never seen that before. The huh? Oh my god! You are so right. You are so right. That is, yeah. I don't know what their power is, but just visually, I am inclined to agree. Just visually, I am inclined to agree. Yeah. Crazy to think that Mecha lives in the same state as me, oh god. These are that. Oh my gosh. No. These are the Barbapapa. Is that how they're pronounced? Oh my god. What in God's name? I don't know. I do not know what those are. I'd say LA Beast could beat him. Oh. They seem familiar. I've never seen them before in my life. I have never seen them before in my life. Ma, surely Ronald McDonald could beat Sauron with the power of obesity. Thank you so much. If we opened enough McDonald's location around the orcs, if we opened a McDonald's location for every orc in Mordor, it would be so Jover for them. It would be so Jover for them. Arigato ne. Thank you, 6 months. Arigato. Happy 15 months. Oh, you know what? Dr. Seuss would beat Sauron to a pulp. Not the author, the book character. Wait, let me look at Dr. Seuss. Oh, isn't that the guy who, oh, that's the guy, the cat with the cat with the hat. The thing with the hat. He's spitting sick bars. Why? They would just drop the McDonald's. Oh yeah, but they would eat from the McDonald's and they'd become obese. Yeah. But how would Tomoe... I'm not asking if, the answer is obvious, but how would Tomoe defeat Sauron? Guns. Many guns. Many guns. And into the ring he poured his power, his malice, and accidentally his gherkins from his Happy Meal, so he didn't want it anymore. Oh my god. The eternal American answer, gun. I mean, yeah, she's a military horse girl. What do you expect her to do? Not use gun? That'd be foolish. Oh. Oh my gosh. Die Fliege. Die Fliege. Wait, I have another pick. I have another pick. It's a good pick, I promise. It's a very good pick. It's a great pick. ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと待ってね。Ah. No, I don't want to watch that. Oh my gosh, sorry. The fly is harassing me. The fly would beat Sauron. There we go. There we go. Now this character would beat Sauron. I bring to you Binamaya. Bina Maya would beat Sauron if Sauron was allergic to bees. I know. Arigato ne. Thank you, Monka, Dr. Ida from Pumoku, because somehow he befriended an eldritch bee. I know. What is that? That is Bina Maya. Was hast du gegen Bina Maya? I know. What would be Ida's weapon of choice to beat Sauron? I've said it before and I'll say it again. My strategy to beat Sauron is to mainly rely on hand cream. Ja. Arigato. Thank you, Vize. Wenn alles nicht hilft, könnte nur noch Gronk uns retten. Uah. Uah. Und diese Biene, die ich kenne, die heißt Maya. Maya. Ma. Use enough hand cream to lubricate the ring out of his hand. Exactly. Exactly. Could Jesus beat Sauron? Yes. Because he has respawn. Because he has respawn. How could he not beat Sauron? Because he has respawn. I know. Every single Viridevil would beat Sauron to marry Ida. Wakata. To marry me, you must answer my riddle string. What is your name? What is your favorite color? Ma. でも I suppose Max, you failed. You failed the first riddle. You failed. I love that the very first message was just someone failing the very first question. Oh my god. It's very funny. It's very funny. Oh my god. Ah, my tummy. Oh god. Oh. Oh, that was really funny. Okay. Arigato. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not gonna laugh as much as I did about the dwarf. Der Zwerg. Der hat den Zwerg einfach gottlos weggeschallert. Oh, arigato. Thank you, Sexito. I love how we went from confess your sins to how many characters can beat Sauron. I've never seen Adi as broken as today. It's just really funny. Oh my god. Oh mein Gott, Leute, meine Mama hat mir einen was? Meine Mama hat mir einen was? Meine Mama hat mir einen dass ich Cola trinken darf. Ich hatte einen Anfall, Entschuldigung. Oh. Was? Ja, dachte ich mir auch, ne? Ah. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott, Leute. Meine Mama hat mir erlaubt, dass ich Sauron schlagen darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Arigato. Jetzt habe ich einen Ring und ich schlag Sauron. Yippie. Arigato. Ito, thank you, redacted. I must politely decline the proposal. To be gottlos weggeschallert? What proposal? The hungry caterpillar could eat Sauron. As we've established today, everyone beats Sauron. Sauron auf Deutsch klingt auch gut. Ja, kann man mal machen, ne? Oh mein Gott. Oh my gosh. Parappa could beat Sauron. Parappa could beat Sauron. This is the place where I beat... Wait. This is the place where I took over Middle Earth, Parappa. This is the place where you took over Middle Earth, Parappa. Ayan. Parappa the rapper, yeah, Parappa the rapper. You know, I was thinking of the meme of him with Batman. Wait. The Batman Parappa meme. This is where I watched my parents die, Parappa. This is where you watched your parents die. You know that one? Wait, I'll put it on the screen for you. Parappa no diff. No diff Parappa. There we go, this one. Oh my gosh. Based on the rumors, a Latina mom with a chancla could wipe Sauron off the face of Middle Earth. That is true. She would be able to snipe him all the way from Rivendell, hit directly in the pupil of that floating eye. Sauron, no te comiste tus hallacas. Mira, te voy a dar. He is sniped. If my grandma's beaten Sauron, she gets up, turns off the TV, and throws the Blu-ray like a frisbee. Ma. Mama. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Work hard just to get me Indian street food. Oh my gosh, I know. Well, I know what else would be Sauron. ID ending stream would beat Sauron. Cause I've gotta get up early cause I'm being dragged into the city tomorrow. To go to a museum. We're going to a museum. To an Ägyptenausstellung. Yeah. And my mama did not like it when I brought out the fun fact at dinner that there's a lot less mummies in the world now because the British used to eat them. Hey, where's Adam? Where's Adam? Yeah. Hey, you wanna make a statement about that? You wanna make a PR statement about that? Mada yo. Arigato ne. Thank you, Sit-san. I must confess, I still need to give Adi her gift, but I've been busy and I hope she is not upset with me. I'm not upset, but I do remember. What? The British ate mummy, yeah. They unwrapped, they had mummy unwrapping parties and they ate them. That is why there's a lot less mummies now, because the British freaking ate them. And they also made a paint called Mummy Brown. And I do it again. Okay, we got our PR statement. They do it again. What's your source on that, Eddie? Google. Google British eating mummies and you will see. You will see. It was a Victorian era thing. They hosted mummy unwrapping parties. Hi. まだよ。ね。でも I will give one last take. I'll give Sorry, God, I just read that message. I really want to know the first guy that got a taste of mummified carcass and was like, "Oi, this real nice." Nemo. Also, welcome Runeo. My last pick for who could beat Sauron would be Cool Ranch flavored Doritos. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Ciao.